The difference in the percentages, 55% to 34%, and then the free throw line on top of that, +7 for OKC. There's a miss right there. Golden State needs to dig their heels in right now, this first 5 minutes of the second half.
Horford off the mark from deep, another
offensive rebounds, truth be told. They're making all their shots.
Steve Kerr talked about trying to win the margins, particular in the in the offensive rebound.
In my mind, that's a stretch. That's because of the offensive rebound. Podziemski gets fouled, they get another opportunity, and they convert.
Part of a growing trend amongst NBA teams.
Yep.
Right?
More teams absolutely going to the glass. Golden State was one of the first. The Celtics are the best at it.
Wow, nice dime, Jordan.
Talk about Isaiah Joe. You talked about it earlier, the improved offense. He's not just a three-point shooter, the ability to put it on the floor.
Santos out on the wing. Podziemski off the green screen. Got it back to Draymond for the lefty lay.
Those two getting more and more comfortable with each other. Brandon Podziemski, one of the more improved players in the entire league this year.
He's got 6 assists so far. Here's Cason Wallace. Stops, spins. Joe boots it up.
55 from 3, 92 from the free throw line. That's exceptional, efficient offense.
Huge, but they turn it over this time. They don't even get a shot at the basket.
Well, that was a problem. That's their 8th turnover of the game, and points off turnovers 8-2 in favor of OKC. And there's the
yep. Gilgeous-Alexander converts it.
The best team in the league. They have an unusual combination, Jonesy. They're number 2 in turnovers themselves, and they're number 2 in turnovers forced. That's incredible.
Nice cut and layup.
Little room there by physically moving his opponent.
Cason Wallace liked that matchup. Got right by Spencer for the lefty layup.
Can't afford to trade, obviously. OKC's just too good offensively. Golden State has got to get some stops.
Out to the corner, Green made his first 2, knocks down.
Set now from 3 Golden State, but OKC shooting 55%.
3 on the way, rattles out from Williams. Al Horford, first one down court. Podziemski couldn't get it to him. Santos. Shot clock at 10. Spencer spins with the left, scores it.
Pressure to win every game once Curry returns. Steve Kerr said they know they likely won't get to 6, but they also won't fall to 11 either. They're just trying to hang on to that 7 or 8 seed, so they have 2 cracks at getting into the playoffs and will have more health on their side. Mark.
But their defense has not been good. That's why Mark Daigneault called that timeout.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Payton. Nice matchup there. Draymond tilting the floor, and they caused the trap.
In the second quarter, they've kind of had a little spurt to get up to 6 turnovers.
There's Payton. Draymond, nice cut by Horford. Missed the layup, rebounded by Williams.
Al Horford's upset. He thought he was fouled. Another good pass. Good movement without the ball for the Warriors.
Dort pulls it back out to Williams. Threads the needle, never made it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder turnover, the Warriors on the run. Green swings it around to Spencer. Spencer going to try and walk down Cason Wallace. Walked him down and scored it, PJ.
He's done it twice, and I don't think we call him that, but the baby glove. Okay. That all started because GP2 anticipated that pass and came up with a steal.
Warriors in the middle of a 7-0 sprint. Dort trying to stop the hemorrhaging, a whistle first.
An assist, he had a steal, and he had a block shot. That's pretty good for not playing basically for 60 days.
Amen. Here he is, off the elbow, working against the shorter Dort. OKC has 4 turnovers already in the quarter. Podziemski with a wild miss. Back out to Porzingis, had a grenade.
And KP.
Podziemski moving his feet well against Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander rips through, splits the double, elevates, and got the layup. Wow, through rush hour traffic. Reigning MVP up to 16 on 5 of 10.
J-Dub's got to calm down. He and Isaiah Hartenstein got an extra look from Brent Barnaky on the bench. Officials don't like players chirping from the bench.
Porzingis kicks it out to Podziemski from deep. Got it. Finding their offensive rhythm and connecting from deep, something they didn't do for the most part of the first half. Here's Dort from the corner. Karams off to Williams. They'll have another chance. And they turn it over. The
Cash it.
off a series of screens. Podziemski couldn't get separation. Here's Porzingis. 7 on the clock. Podziemski on his foray to the bucket took the hit and got the whistle that he so well tomorrow, folks, as we look at the upcoming between 80 and 85%. PJ, you could tell the stark difference even between the first and the second half with him.
He looked, just watching the tape and watching the game, he looked comfortable. I'm just so impressed that he wanted to come back and accelerated that process.
Curious what game 2 is going to look like tomorrow against Cleveland for Tatum. The Warriors in the middle of a 12-2 sprint. That's going to be a foul against Gilgeous-Alexander. Podziemski trying to come off the pin, but well defended. Santos turned the corner, threw up a wild shot. Podziemski an offensive rebound. Payton now somehow found Santos, and he draws the hit. Entire way they've stayed connected the entire way. Evidence of that coming in Houston a couple of nights ago.
And they're playing hard, Jonesy. You can see that on the offensive glass. 10-2 offensive rebounds, Golden State.
1-point contest. Wiggins to McCain. An audacious 3 comes off, and Porzingis with the board. A chance for Golden State to take the lead. Porzingis with good position on Dort. That Jack Sigma reverse pivot, PJ.
Yeah,
you're a Seattle guy, you know. There was.
Didn't quite square up. I see Jack all the time.
Wiggins has it rim out. McCain with another chance. Gilgeous-Alexander sprays it to Dort. Had a notion from the mid-range. Tipped up and in by Wiggins.
Believe it or not, the first second chance points of the night for OKC.
Wow. Santos. They go right back to Porzingis. Double comes on the catch. Finds the open man for 3, and it's good.
KP with another assist, and again, they're posting up. That's something we haven't seen from Golden State that much.
Jones with the 3-ball that time, and Gilgeous-Alexander. That's the improved part of his game this year. He overcooked it out of bounds. It'll stay at that. Gilgeous-Alexander took the hit and will go to the free throw line. Contend that sometimes he searches foul. Some lyrics, coach. I like reading from time to time.
Third in the league, 9.2 free throw attempts.
Goes 2 for 2 on that trip. Spencer with the half-court call. Boy, look at the pressure defense by Dort at the point of attack. Chesting the dribble. He's in his face. Shot clock already at 5. Williams lost control. Got a fire. Boy, that all catch chef in the offseason and came back about 7 pounds lighter.
He was already one of the elite defenders in the league.
Gilgeous-Alexander goes tween. Draws the hit right back to the free throw line. Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, his mother, an Olympic sprinter.
I think that's what's keeping them in the game. They're playing hard. They're down bodies, and we just gotta keep them off the gas and play fast.
They also increase their defensive intensity. You guys cooled off a little bit there in that third quarter. How do you refine your offensive rhythm in the fourth?
We gotta use their pressure to our advantage. They're trapping Shea a lot. We gotta get it swinging and get some cuts, give them some.
Real time, just like we did with Jason Tatum last night in Boston.
Yeah, the shooting, there's no question that's what's not there, but I love the element of posting up and playing inside out for Golden State.
Wiggins in the paint. Had it picked off by Santos.
The fourth quarter, Guy Santos.
Isaiah Joe misfires on the offensive glass. Williams now for 3. Got it.
Threes, they'll score 140 points, OKC.
Leads up to 6. Podziemski sprays it back out to Green from deep. That was halfway down and out.
He shot the ball well tonight from 3.
Wiggins to Joe. Wiggins again. Hold that.
They needed to get off to a good start. Mark Daigneault, I'm sure, challenged his guys. OKC needed to get off to a good start, and they've done just that in the fourth.
6-0 run. Porzingis in the mid-post. Skip pass to the corner. Green, undaunted, rattles home another.
Good for Draymond, boy. He's filling the stat sheet as he always does, but you wouldn't normally think it's going to be from 3.
Hey, PJ, you hang around Steph Curry a little bit, it's going to happen, right? Through osmosis, if nothing else.
Foul on Jay Will. Instead, he just pointed the other way. I like that.
Keep it moving. Green back to Santos. Got a clean look, couldn't cash.
Come on, Gee, we're bragging on you.
There's Joe. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander starting this fourth quarter on the bench. Cason Wallace has been quiet offensively. He couldn't make that one.
This is when you want to take advantage when the MVP's sitting on the bench.
Green in the corner. They run their split action. Porzingis in the post draws the hit in his shorts. So far tonight,
I thought LJ was going to fire a 3.
instead it's Porzingis from deep, but he couldn't connect. Wiggins, they clear out the side for him to go to work.
Another good defensive spot there by Guy Santos.
Williams straight away draws the foul on the show and go as Al Horford. Wallace with the rock. He's been an improved playmaker and primary ball handler. Isaiah Joe cut off by Spencer on the step back. Cryer clears it up. Cryer out top for 3. Horford crashed into 39 years old. He'll have one of those hyper ice devices on after the game tonight.
They have one before this one's over.
Santos finds Horford. One more. Cryer run off the three-point line. The ball finds its way right back to Green. Man, everybody got a touch for the bucket.
There's the passing that we bragged about. There's the assist that Golden State is noted for.
24 in the ball game now, PJ, and they're hanging tough. Dort against Green. A couple of A1
I was going to say, how's
defenders.
that for a matchup, right? Basketball program at Michigan State.
Our NBA players do such a great job of giving back.
Yes, they do. And another offensive rebound for OKC, finally, here in the fourth quarter.
On the dribble handoff, Dort around the Williams screen. Horford switches out onto Dort. 2 on the shot clock, got to get busy. And the Warriors with a good defensive sequence, PJ.
Well, I'll tell you what, they have done some job. They haven't really taken advantage yet of the SGA minutes on the bench, but they're only down 1.
And as you mentioned, that Gilgeous-Alexander up off of Daigneault's bench, ready to check into the game. Horford out to Podziemski from deep. That rattles out. Spencer battling underneath, and Williams out to Wiggins.
The three-point shooting so far has not been good enough for Golden State.
Joe on the baseline. Isaiah Joe with the bucket up to 15 now on 5 of 10.
Plus 3 for OKC in the non-SGA minutes.
Well, it's always a bonus when you are plus when he's on the bench.
You're not kidding. They stretch the lead from 3 up to 6.
5 on the shot clock. Horford goes baseline. Santos rubbed that one in with 2 hands, and Santos now up to 20 for the game.
Al Horford with another assist off the dribble.
Cason Wallace got the layup to go.
Number 1 in the league in steals and the ability to beat you off the dribble.
They're up by 6. Tipped away by Cason Wallace.
Can't put the ball in the air that long against OKC. They're just too good.
They are a frenzy defensively surrounding the ball. Here's Spencer into the front court. By the way, Guy Santos with a new career high, sitting on 20. Spencer, boy, trying to back down Joe, couldn't get it.
Charles Barkley moves. He's been backing down people all night.
They changed the rule book because of him, right?
Exactly.
Here's Wallace off the screen. Isaiah Joe, a logo 3, and he's fouled by Spencer. Where guys take three-pointers.
We used to say logo 3s. He shoots behind some of the logos. That are
type thing, you know? It's a bad look with the Samsonite suitcase, though. That didn't make it right.
I hear you. It is time for Golden State right now. They do not want this to get away from them. They need to dig in. A couple of good offensive possessions.
Cryer around the Porzingis screen. Isaiah Joe switches out onto KP. 12 on the shot clock for Payton. Porzingis on the bounce, back to Cryer. Steps back for the three ball. Makes another one. He made a huge one.
Against Houston, LJ, the man, the Cougar from Houston, Kelvin Sampson.
They retired his jersey in Houston back on Wednesday night. Acknowledging him. Into the corner, good ball rotation. Good rotation defensively.
Yeah.
Cryer with the closeout, PJ.
Oh, boy.
And here
Tough
comes
shot.
Podziemski.
Good response out of the timeout so far by Golden State.
Williams guarding Payton. Here's Green, 12 on the clock. Payton for three. Boy, left it way short.
Yeah, that was big. That was a confident shot, but I don't know if the confidence was misplaced.
Gilgeous-Alexander, as we're officially just outside of clutch time. It's a 6-point game. That's going to be a foul. Token pressure. Horford against Williams. There's their split cuts. Podziemski with the catch.
Got to create something.
They hit Porzingis and he punches it.
Draymond Green and nice movement without the ball for KP.
Green guarding Gilgeous-Alexander. They tie him up, and that's going to be a jump ball.
Wins this jump.
And Golden State
Another
wins
turnover.
it. Chance to get it down to 2. Horford, Santos, Green, Porzingis, and Podziemski, the 5 on the floor for Steve Kerr.
Need a good shot this trip.
Porzingis, mismatch against Wallace. Double comes, there's the 3.
Oh.
Boy, a bad miss by Horford, but not a bad shot.
Oh, no, it was good offense. Good kick out, didn't go. Couldn't ask for a better shot.
Joe turns the corner. Wallace. Williams on the show and go. Pristine passing, and Dort failing to cash out.
Well, they have cooled off. What did we say? They shot 1 for 11 in the third quarter from 3, Oklahoma City.
Now 14 of 39. Horford backs down Wallace, who took his cornbread. Wow. Peeled him clean. Alexander pops clutch, and that rims out.
Well, OKC is letting them hang around.
Golden State stole one in Houston back on Thursday night. Podziemski around the green screen over Williams. Boy, they've had some good opportunities.
They have
BJ.
Al Horford and Podziemski with 2 good threes, and Horford lost it inside also. Couldn't ask for better opportunities.
They run some ram action. Joe pops open. Williams with another offensive rebound off of Dort's bean, and it comes back the other way. Santos, and 1. Count it. Here comes. With a little over 2 minutes to go. They trail by 2.
Free throw line has hurt him, Jonesy. 11 for 18, down in the low 60s.
Crowd on its feet. Boy, Payton denying Gilgeous-Alexander all the way out on the wing. It's going to be on the pass. That is the 4th team.
You think this is going to be in number 2's hands.
There's another step back 3. Different result. And a chance to tie for the Warriors. Podziemski. Horford is being guarded by Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it to him. They clear out the side. Horford got into the paint. Santos for the lead. And it comes off to Williams. It's knocked loose, and another possession for the Warriors.
Podziemski knocks it loose.
On the drive, no contact, no whistle. Thunder, and it falls to the court. What a mad scramble. And with under a minute to go, it's Thunder ball.
SGA slow getting back. I'm wondering if he's still, that when he banged his right leg.
They flatten it out. Sidestep three. SGA on the JO. Turns and fires, and it comes off to Dort. Boy, you can't complain about the looks that the Warriors have gotten late.
But boy, they've gone cold at the worst possible time. Probably going to have to foul.
Yeah, they're playing keep away with
3-possession game.
He's got that. He's tough. Horford with the catch. Podziemski off the flare. Good defense by the Thunder.
Couldn't get it off. Got to shoot it quick, even if it's not a 3.
And there's the defense from the reigning MVP.